Hello everyone, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, let's begin our lesson by Basmalah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Baiklah, materi kali ini masih berkaitan dengan folktale yang sebelumnya sudah kita bahas, yaitu tentang Sangkuriang. Jadi setelah kita mempelajari mengenai Sangkuriang, kali ini kita akan membahas pula sebuah folktale dari Vietnam yang berjudul The Golden Star Fruit Tree. Sebelum memulai pelajaran, anak-anak sekalian persiapkan ya. Yang pertama, persiapkan alat tulis. Ingatlah, ilmu itu bagaikan buruan, dan alat tulis itu atau tulisan ya, adalah tali yang mengikat ilmu itu sendiri. Seperti yang dikatakan oleh Imam Asy-Syafi'i radhiyallahu anhu berkata, "Al-ilmu saydun wal kitabatu qaiduhu, qaid suyudaka bil hibalil wathiqati." Jadi ilmu itu bagaikan binatang buruan. Sedangkan tulisan itu seperti tali yang mengekangnya, jadi tali yang kuat. Maka dari itu, kita diwajibkan untuk mengikat binatang buruan tersebut atau ilmu ya, di sini maksudnya itu dengan tali yang kuat. Tali yang kuatnya itu apa? Yaitu adalah tulisan. Kemudian yang kedua, siapkan juga buku bahasa Inggrisnya. Kalau ada yang belum mempunyai, silakan menggunakan buku bahasa Inggris yang elektronik ya. Kemudian yang ketiga, pastinya persiapkan juga gadget atau smartphone ya, dan juga PC atau laptop. Kemudian yang keempat, persiapkan kuota internet yang memadai. Tetap fokus dan ingat niat. Oke, sekarang let's move to our lesson. Dalam sesi ini, pertama Miss akan memberikan kosakata-kosakata tertentu yang digunakan dalam cerita ini. Kemudian yang kedua juga, bagi Anda sekalian untuk menerjemahkan kosakata tersebut. Nah, bagaimana cara menerjemahkannya? Tentunya bisa diterjemahkan dengan kamus. Boleh itu kamus elektronik ya, kamus digital atau kamus biasa itu boleh. Kemudian selain itu Ananda juga bisa menggunakan Google Translate. Google Translate ini juga memiliki kelebihan, jadi Ananda bisa mengetahui cara melafalkan suatu kata dalam bahasa Inggris. Kemudian yang ketiga, perhatikan dan dengarkan baik-baik kepada Miss nanti akan membacakan folktale ini. Kemudian yang terakhir, Miss akan memberikan tugas untuk dikerjakan secara berkelompok. Okay, now let's move to the first part. Yang pertama, vocabularies atau kosakata. Please translate these vocabularies into Indonesian. You have to listen how the words are pronounced. Jadi Ananda juga dengarkan ya bagaimana kata tersebut dilafalkan dalam bahasa Inggris. Silakan diterjemahkan. Miss beri waktu. Oke, setelah menerjemahkan kosakata tersebut, well now let's move to the next ya. Miss akan bacakan, jadi perhatikan baik-baik tanda bacanya dan juga cara pelafalannya bagaimana. Please keep attention and listen to me. The Golden Star Fruit Tree. A long time ago, there was a rich old man living in Vietnam. He had two sons. They had very different attitudes. The older brother was very greedy, but the younger brother was very kind. When the old man died, the brothers divided his father's wealth into two parts. The big brother took almost everything. He gave his younger brother only a small piece of land, with a star fruit tree in front of it. The younger brother didn't mind. From then on, he lived there and made his living only by selling star fruits from the tree. Unfortunately, a very big raven often came and ate all the ripe fruits. At first, he was too afraid of the raven and did not know what to do. But one day he dared to approach the raven. He begged to it not to eat the fruits. "If you eat the fruits, I will have nothing to sell to the market, and my family will starve." Surprisingly, the raven was not angry. He replied, "I need the fruits too. Can I have them? And I will pay you with gold." Bring one metal long bag, and I will bring to a place full of gold, and you can fill the bag full with gold. The younger brother then told his wife to make 1 meter long bag. When the bag was done, he climbed on Draven's back, and they flew to a place full of gold. He filled the bag full with gold, and then flew back home on Draven's back. From then on, the younger brother and his family could live happily in luxury. On the commemoration of his father's death, he invited his elder brother to come to his house. Thinking that his brother had a poor house, the big brother refused to come. But because his younger brother insisted, he and his wife finally decided to come. When they got to the younger brother's house, they were surprised to see that he was now very rich. He asked his younger brother how he had got all his wealth, and the younger brother was happy to tell him the truth. Then, the greedy brother and his wife offered the younger brother to trade all their fortune for the star fruit tree. The younger brother gladly accepted the offer. Soon, the elder brother and his family moved to the house with the star fruit tree. When Draven came for the star fruits, the elder brother made the same plea. As expected, Draven told him to bring 1 meter long bag. Because he was greedy, he asked his wife to make a much longer bag. When the bag was done, he climbed on Draven's back, and then they flew to the place full of gold. He filled the big bag with gold. He also brought some gold in his pockets. On the way home, the load soon became too heavy for Draven. Unable to hang on, Draven swayed, and the greedy brother fell straight down to the sea with his bag and pockets full of gold. He sank very fast down the sea. The elder brother finally died. He died because of his greediness. Baiklah, sebelum Miss akhiri, ada tugas untuk Ananda sekalian. Jadi Ananda sekalian membuat kelompok dan membacakan ulang kisah tersebut. And then, for the assignment, buatlah sebuah kelompok yang terdiri dari minimal 5 anggota, kemudian bacakan ulang folktale tersebut ya secara berkelompok. Oke, baik untuk sesi kali ini Miss akhiri dulu. Let's close our lesson today by hamdalah. Alhamdulillahirrabbilalamin. Many thanks for your kind attention. Good luck. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.